guys, welcome back to my channel. If you already saw me in this outfit, I'm trying to post a lot of. I'll be doing my vision board recap. So if you didn't see my vision board, I did film that earlier this year, which was in January of this year, and this is the first year that I did a vision board. I definitely foresee me doing a vision board again next year and adding, next year, and adding new things. And so I'm just gonna recap. Now, we all know 2020 was a year that took a turn for the worse. A lot of things happened this year. So, granted, some things I did not accomplish like I wanted to. Some things I could have accomplished, but I didn't motivate you. I honestly didn't motivate myself that much, if I'm being honest. But let's get into it. So, this is what our vision board looks like if you haven't seen it before. Alright, so I'll start here. So YouTube, I said at the beginning of this year, for YouTube I wanted to gain hopefully more subscribers, which I have. I haven't got to 1,000. If you get me to 1,000, I just want to get to 1,000. I don't know if it would be like a miracle if I were to make 1,000 by next week. Like, honestly, I'm at 7. Well, right now, because the YouTube numbers fluctuate all the time, but right now, currently, I'm at 750, and I need to be at 1,000. So you do the math. But regardless, I'm grateful that I've gone up, because I think when I ended last year, I was at 500 or so, or 400 and something like that. Yeah, roughly like that. And so I gained about roughly 200 and something, which is not bad. You always want to, for me at least, I always want to see my numbers going up, you know. So that was that. And another goal that I had for YouTube was watch hours, getting more. So originally it was getting more watch hours, but actually right now I've reached the goal completely. So in terms of that, so if you're not a YouTuber, for those of you who are not YouTubers, in order to get when you hit the requirements, which is 1,000 subscribers and your 4,000 watch hours, you not only get monetized, which means you get ads in your videos, and then you can get paid for certain videos, but you also get like different features. For example, the community tab, which I really do want, because I feel like that's the best way, especially when it comes to my YouTube, where I can ask polls and be like, okay, what do you guys want to see next, or stuff like that, and it will be a faster way of communication, I feel like. And there's other features that I can't think of right now, but that's like the main feature that I really do want. And then of course I want to get my channel monetized, and I think that's with a lot of us, you know, especially if you've been working hard, like going hard on YouTube, and then sometimes you can with YouTube, I feel like sometimes you can not pressure yourself, but I feel like when you're on the platform for so long, you kind of like, okay, what am I doing wrong, because I'm always doing this, and then you're like, okay, this video went good. And you're gonna have that. Like, I think that's always gonna be like a thing with YouTube. Like, I have some videos that have performed like, whoa, I'm like, wow, 400 views on this video, wow, in like 2 days. And then there's some videos that are like 10 views, and you're like, what? So it's just like, that's just how YouTube is. And I just feel like if you're really passionate about it, you're gonna continue regardless. But if you're not passionate about it, you're probably like, okay, whatever. So that's my whole thing of YouTube. But I think I've grown a lot on YouTube. I tried new things like shorts. Shorts actually was kind of beneficial for me a little bit during this Vlogmas time, because I did, like I said, one of my videos kind of blew up. I didn't see subscribers yet. I know a lot of people have been using shorts because they said, like, you might not get watch time because it's like only 15 seconds or less, but I mean 60 seconds or less, but you can definitely get subscribers if, you know, your shorts doesn't make it to the shorts column. So that's how it really works. Alright, so enough about YouTube. So the next thing that I have, so some things kind of correlate with each other. So this one, I guess I will do this one. So this one says, remember why you started, and drink a glass of water. So this, which is this one here, hopefully I can see it, and drink a glass of water. And pretty much that was for me to exercise. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do good at all. And I feel like every year it's a New Year's resolution. Okay, I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do this. I really am trying to seriously get there. I think at this point I really need an accountability partner where I could be like, hey, where I could just text and be like, alright, let's get this workout done, let's do this. Because honestly, sometimes, like, I used to be so good at motivating myself to work out, and now just like, I guess I'm home, I'm just like, all right, now just sit here, and I don't, and then it's just like the day goes by, and I could have, because all you really need is 30 minutes of working out, like 30 minutes, that's it, of your whole day. But no, I just as you can see, I have a few videos this year where I did do workouts, but then I would stop. So it's like, it's not beneficial. You have to kind of continue, especially if you're like me, who's really trying to lose a good like 20 pounds. You have to be consistent. And not only you, working out is one thing. You can work out all you want, but it's also what you eat, and that's a major part of it. And like, so I don't know, but I need to get myself together when it comes to that. So I will say that I did not accomplish at all. I did not accomplish eating right, getting workouts in a consistent manner, because I would start and I stop, and I start and I stop, and so that I did not accomplish, which is fine, but I need to accomplish it. The next thing is pray more, worry less. So I'm talking about just continuing to have a relationship with God. I think I did pretty good this year, but I feel like, of course, you're not going to be perfect at everything. Yes, some days I would forget to do my prayers or do my devotionals and things like that, but everybody's a work in progress. But I think I definitely did better in terms of kind of just making sure, you know, I get that prayer and stuff like that. What else do I have? So these two are like the same thing. So let's go travel, and then I have an airplane. So you guys know, once again, we were in a pandemic in March, and then not only that, we're kind of back up. At least in New York, the numbers have gone back up in terms of COVID. So I was supposed to travel to 2 places this year, one out of the country and one in the States, and of course we had to cancel our flights because of COVID. We didn't want to risk, especially when in the high time of COVID. That was like when COVID was really high. We didn't want to go traveling, unfortunately. And I love to travel, I really do, but is my health worth going traveling? No. So I mean, that really sucked. I will say though, I was able to go on road trips with my family. We went on 2. Well, yeah, we went on 2. One was like close to us in Long Island, and I have a vlog on that if you want to watch that. I have a whole travel playlist. You can go watch that if you want to see a couple of the places that I've been to, different countries and states that I've been to. You can definitely go check that out. But so we did that, and then we got to do a water park, which was a little different, granted, because it was COVID, but we definitely made sure we did all the precautions. Because I wasn't playing, I was, like I told you guys, and I think when COVID came into play, like, yes, I used to clean stuff, but now it came like a habit, like every time you're like cleaning everything before you touch stuff. So I think that was like what changed since COVID has happened. Let's see, what else do I have? So these 3 are pretty much similar in the quotes. So it says, you are capable of more than you know, aim high, persist, the world needs all you can give. So I feel like I've started to get into that quote. The same thing where it says, it always seems impossible until it is done. These 2 I feel like go hand in hand. I say that because, like I've said before, me trying to work on my course and doing something out of my comfort zone, but something that I actually want to do. And I feel like a majority of me is kind of like psyched out, like I don't want to do this anymore, but I want to do it at the same time, because you know, like you psych yourself out, you're like, oh, I want to do this, and then when it's time to do it, you're like, nobody's gonna enroll in my course, please. Like, that's how I feel like. So it's kind of like both sides, because I'm like, I really want to do this course, but is anybody gonna really enroll in this course? So that is just like, I feel like my biggest fear, but I still want to release the course. Now that I'm officially on break, my goal is to really start diving into the course in terms of finishing up everything. And I definitely want to make a post. Hopefully, my goal is I'm putting it into existence, to like kind of just start announcing the course. Now I will say this, if you haven't seen that video about my feedback, if you were to be interested in the course, I'll leave that video down below or whatever, or I'll leave the form down below. It was just a couple of questions. I wanted to see like what people would think, what people thought in terms of like if they were to take the course, if you are interested, or even if you have time, I'll definitely leave that down below. So yeah. And then the other one was to, when someone says you can't do it twice and then take pictures. Kind of goes hand in hand. So, but yeah, that was all for my 2020 vision board recap. I will definitely do another one, like I said. It might not be like this in a whole poster board form. It will probably be different than this. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this, and let me know if you ever did a vision board, or if you're interested in doing one next year. And like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next one.